Alright, it's been like half an hour. I've had time to have a cup of tea and calm down a little fucking bit. That episode. Ooh, that episode. So first of all, before I get into that, I haven't uploaded anything yet, obviously, as of recording this video. So I just want to say, if there's copyright problems, if you can't view my episode, I don't want to jinx myself, but it's better to be safe than sorry, so I might as well say this. If the episode isn't available on my YouTube channel, make sure you click the link in the description down below. I will probably upload it elsewhere, Dropbox, Patreon, somewhere, but it will be viewable for you no matter what. So if you can't see the video right now, if it's blocked, check the link or check the description down below and you'll be able to view the reaction elsewhere. Because I am a prepared bitch and I'm like, no. So, yeah. Alright, that episode. First of all, the Daryl, look, you can't talk about this episode without bringing up the Daryl and Carol thing. People have loved Daryl and Carol and have been loving Daryl and Carol since the beginning of fucking time itself, alright? They were a lot of people's ship, for one of their first ships. There's a lot of people that fucking hate them and hate the idea of them together. And I'm like, fair enough. Whatever the fuck you want, grand, you know? Like what you like, hate what you don't. As characters individually, I absolutely adore both of them. I think both of them have grown an awful lot. Carol, I love her and I think she has come a long way. I understand why she's kind of, regressing and going back a little bit and making stupid decisions. Because she's overcome by grief. She's ruled by grief. She's not thinking straightly. She's being a dumb ass. And you can say, oh, she's trying to do what she thinks is best. Yeah, but she's doing it in a dumbass way. She's not thinking things through. She's not being smart. And having survived this long in the apocalypse, she has a nice set of brains on her. She's clever, So she should know better. Her fuckery resulted in, presumably, 2 deaths. Poor Daryl has gone off into the wilderness looking for another way into this goddamn cave, crying. Everyone else is like, wow, judging you. So, I feel like Daryl and Carol, especially their progression throughout this episode, where you had him constantly being like, take my hand, I'm here for you, you gotta talk to me. We've seen that throughout this season. I feel like with this episode in particular, they were really pushing that. Take my hand, I'm here, whatever, can you see my light? The metaphorical fuckingness of that kind of stuff. That's not a word, I understand. But yeah, I don't like sounding too deep and nuanced, so I might make up words sometimes, okay? Sue me. That kind of deeper meaning of him being like, take my hand, I'm here for you, them sitting down in the darkness having no chat. We've gotten insights into them and their relationship, be it platonic or romantic, whatever. We have gotten insights into that before, but I feel like this episode is going to be the one that changes everything. Daryl straight up flinched away from her 3 or 4 times when she kept reaching for him at the end of the episode. She has always been somebody he has been comfortable with. He has wanted to be around. Seeing him flinch away from her is a big red flag. It ain't good. He doesn't fucking trust her anymore. And I'm like, understandable, Especially because he presumably, whether he loved Connie or not, you got people out there screaming that they weren't together, they weren't an item, they didn't love each other, whatever. He still cared about her. He still did have love for her. So, I can't blame the guy for being mad. And also, yeah, I ship Connie and Daryl. I think they're adorable together, which makes this whole situation even worse. But that has me thinking, are they dead though? Because we didn't actually see them die. We just saw the cave in. And I'm aware that is not a good sign. Connie and Magna getting stuck in the fucking cave. They built up Connie and Daryl's relationship. Again, I've said it before, whether you ship them or not, that's down to you personally. But I get that she has, isn't it, The Eternals, isn't that what she's working on now? It's a movie, The Eternals. Why did I say it twice? I don't know. So is this some kind of way to work around that while she's filming that to give her some time? But then at the same time, she can't just walk back into frame like nothing ever happened when she got stuck in a cave. You know what I mean? Because realistically, if they got stuck in the cave, they'd make it out of the cave within a week. Otherwise, you'd die of starvation or dehydration or something. And they would just walk back home. So, if this is some kind of play to buy the show some time, I don't really understand how that's going to work. Magna, of course, said to Aaron earlier in the episode that she didn't leave things off on the best of terms with Yumiko. And it's her having that kind of story and having that reason to get out as well. I don't know. I feel like they can't really kill both of them off, but at the same time, you can't really keep them alive because they've just been crushed by a cave. I don't know. I really don't know what to make of that. And just before anybody asks, no, I haven't seen Talking Dead yet, so if it is confirmed that they are dead, I am blissfully unaware and currently happy about that. Jerry is another one they baited me with. They baited me with that throughout the whole episode. You guys know I love Jerry. We saw in the trailer him being stuck in the tunnel, and then we saw in the actual episode itself. There was a lot of tense moments with Jerry. I was like, I'm so not fucking here. I'm so not fucking here to lose my man right now. But we didn't. He's grand. We had a few badass moments with Aaron. I loved when he got out, and he just straight up fucking clobbered a bitch with his fucking maced hand. That's cool. That is just fucking cool. Negan and Alpha. Can somebody, for the love of God, please explain that shit to me? Because, like, look, they're both sneaky little fuckers, okay? They're both, like, play everybody, you know, never really let anybody get to know you. They're like Shrek, or like an onion, if you will. They have layers, okay? I get that. But I really thought she was out here about to, like, scratch the back off him, or, like, skin him from behind or something. And it turns out she just wanted some sexy time. I didn't see it coming. It's a very odd play. It's a weird way to gain his trust. And even as they were kissing, neither of them looked like they were totally trusting the other person. You know what I mean? They're like, I'm still going to watch you though. Keeping an eye on you. So I'm like, that must have been the most awkward shag of a lifetime. So that was interesting. Did she tell everybody else her plans? How come nobody was in the vicinity? They were totally alone. Did she tell everyone we're going out into the forest to have sex, so like stay away? Okay? There's going to be bits and bobs hanging out, stay away. That was funny though, because we've seen Negan try to relate to her so much throughout the whole thing. I don't know what that was. Is that a fist? Is that a what? I don't fucking know. It's frustration from what I've just seen, basically. We've seen Negan try to convince her, like, oh, I was powerful. I had people, you know, you don't want to fall like I did. You don't want to make the same mistakes that I did. And then in a heartbeat, he's just like, yeah, I'll have sex with you, okay? It's interesting. Do I think it's like a part of a long con? Yes. Both of them are too smart to be blindsided by naked time. So, I don't know what the fuck that was about. It was just a weird thing. It's her saying, I get you. And me being like, interesting. I think it was an interesting mid-season premiere. I liked it. Again, the only kind of thing I would say about it that isn't like great is the lighting. I understand it was in a cave. I understand they're trying to set the claustrophobic mood. I get that. And like, it did work because, bitch, I could hardly see fuck all for half that episode. Couldn't tell who the fuck was on screen or what the fuck was happening. So like, you know, it achieved its goal, but at the same time, I'm like, I can't see shit. Outside of the fact I have a very bright recording light above me, outside of that, even like normal, I was watching it back a second ago, it's still really dark, even with like all the lights off and stuff and the brightness turned up to the fullest. So that's just something that kind of irks me a little bit, but I get that it's for like the dramatic theatrics of it all. I like the fact it wasn't drawn out, it didn't feel too long, it was just like, you know, boom, get in, get out and tell your story. I liked that. So yeah, I'm happy that it's back. I'm happy that we have something to talk about every fucking week. It's a good time to be alive. Let me know your thoughts. What did you think? What was your high and low points of that episode? I really think I'm going to know what all you guys are going to say. And yeah, if you guys want to see more content, again, I do have a Patreon channel where I upload reactions for The Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, Vikings, Superstore, Ash vs Evil Dead. There's a lot going on. Movies, gameplay, there's a lot over there. So if you want to check that out, the link is in the description down below. Everything you need to know is laid out on the thing to tell you stuff. Can I be more vague? No. But the link to that's down below. And again, if there's a problem with the reaction, this week's reaction for The Walking Dead will be viewable to everyone, so don't worry. If you can't find it on my channel, you will be able to watch it elsewhere. Just check the description of this video. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It is fucking good to be back. And I will talk to you next week.